I am not in the mood to do my hey nada, hey today. So I'm just gonna say hello. And we're the monsters from the upcoming series, Emerson the Music Box. I am your host, Pom Pom, and right now at the moment we have Furcorn. If you missed the live stream we did, boom, the link is gonna be in the description below. And I've heard some really messed up news recently.
What's that?
Okay, so I know that our voice actors usually watch Veggietales. Here's what the mess up news comes in. Here's when the mess up news comes in. Big Idea fired all the original creators.
What?
I'm not kidding.
There's no way. Why?
Okay, long story short, Phil and Mike wanted their own creative freedom over Veggietales again, which I can understand that because they're the creators of the show. But
Yeah?
Big Idea's like, no way, no, and end up, boom, you're gone.
That's just... I don't even know what to say.
The real bad news, the real bad stuff I did not explain the real bad news yet.
Oh no. Can't even imagine what it'll be.
Yeah. They got new voice actors.
I should have figured.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be way worse than the Netflix series.
Is it?
I'll let you hear it for yourself. Let me turn up the volume a little bit, and here you go.
Podcast? Since when do we do podcasts, Larry? We've done TV shows, movies, the occasional dog show. Why not a Veggietales podcast?
You see where I'm going with this? They got
Yeah,
new...
like you say right now, it just does not sound the same. Well, Larry kind of, but not quite.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they got the idea of... They did try to keep Larry the same, which I will give the points for trying to keep Larry the same.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty close.
Yeah, close, but it's not the same, though. You haven't heard the rest of the bad news yet. They did not recast for Bob and Larry, but they did it for everybody.
Seriously?
Chad, you two serious do anything damn right.
Just why?
Sorry, Corny. I had to let out some steam as well.
Yeah, I can imagine with this, just
Boy.
things just not going downhill.
And I've heard from a lot of people that it got 1,000 dislikes.
Really?
I am not even kidding. Although we can't really see it, if you have the Chromebook, you'll be able to see the dislikes.
Yeah, I won't be able to tell then.
But a fellow nice person has given us the amount of dislikes, and it is up to 1,000. This comes to show that people really hate this.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't even sound the same. And what they just did is just I don't even know. I don't even know how to say it. Just
Okay, let's see how bad it's gonna get.
Hosted by Bob the Tomato. That's you, Bob. And Larry the Cucumber. That's me, Bob.
At least they kept a little traditional old school.
Yeah, so that's something, I
Yeah,
guess.
I'll give a point back for keeping it traditional.
Will there be music? Oh yeah! Lessons from the Bible?
Of course.
It's what we do best. Dancing? I'm literally tap dancing right now!
How can you tap dance when you don't have legs?
Get a couple of them. No, never mind. I would say something that. Never mind.
Alright, I'll keep playing.
And most importantly, do we get to talk to real-life kids? All the time! I don't know, Larry. What about all our other friends? Will they make it?
Here we
Get in
go.
here, guys!
I'm Junior Asparagus. I like singing and hanging out with my BFF, Laura Carrot.
What did they do to Junior?
Okay, you probably hate to hear me say this, but it doesn't sound too far off, but that's just me.
Oh, let's see what Laura's gonna sound like.
Hi, everyone.
Alright.
Hi. Oh, hi Laura, but I think they aged her voice really, really low. Really down. Like, aged it really low.
I couldn't even tell that was Laura.
Me either. Let's see. Who do we have next?
Junior Rhubarb here. I'll be bringing surprise guests onto the podcast. Also, I've recently enrolled in trapeze school.
Hey!
That one isn't too bad.
That's honestly really, really good.
Yeah.
I actually like this one.
Yeah, me too.
That was Petunia Rhubarb. I think Petunia Rhubarb might be the only voice we might actually like. Let's see.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, let's hear everybody else though.
See? This podcast is gonna be so surprising. Their name is Lot, Mr. Lot. International Man of Mystery by day, animal translator later that day.
What?
What? I guess they got the answer right, but to me, I almost hear Jimmy trying to do an impression of Mr. Lunt.
That almost sounds like
That's
it
what
could be
it kind of sounds
Jimmy.
like to me.
That almost sounds like it could be Jimmy. But that was Mr. Lunt.
Yeah. And I said it, that it sounded like Jimmy doing an impression of Mr. Lunt.
Yeah. A failed attempt. Mind if I add?
Yeah.
Animal translator? I don't think that's a thing. What about Madame Blueberry?
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Huh. That doesn't sound too bad either.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also a pretty good voice.
Yeah. I guess the only places we're probably only gonna like are the female characters. Let's see.
I guess so.
Let's see where else this goes.
Grape? Did somebody say my name? Jimmy and Jerry? We're here! But only for the snacks!
I honestly have no words for that.
I don't know what much to say for Pa Grape or Jimmy, but Jerry, it's just
What happened
he
to
doesn't
him?
sound close at all.
0 out of 10. I give it a boo.
Boo!
Boo! Oh no. Bogart loves Archibald Asparagus. Bogart's gonna be really angry when he hears this.
Oh dear.
Archibald, I've prepared a fascinating fascinating lecture on the history of Aztec agriculture. Bob, are you crying?
No! What did they do with Archibald?
Again, to me, that always sounds a little bit different, but maybe I just haven't heard the voices in a while.
Yeah, sure, it sounds a little different, but Bogart's not gonna be too happy about this.
And it doesn't matter to me even if it's just a little bit different, it's still not the same.
Yeah. I'm a little neutral with Larry and Archibald. Petunia and Madame Blueberry, amazing. Everybody else in the garbage. Oh boy.
I'm just so happy. The whole gang back together. Thanks, Larry. This podcast is gonna be great. Any last words before we begin?
No, it's not gonna be great. Ugh.
No, it's not. And for a second, I gotta say, that Bob's voice, for a second, almost sounded like an AI voice.
Yeah. Maybe so. Oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Overall, I heard some people heard the first episode of it, and they didn't really like it.
My voice actor listened to it a while ago.
Okay, what did they think?
Well, of course, he could not get used to the voices, for one.
Yeah, I think we all got used to the voices at this point.
Yeah, it just won't be the same.
It's never gonna be the same, unless we did it. Well, and the other humans and monsters are doing the little signing thing. It's a little sign that says bring back the original characters, bring back the original creators. Sadly, it's failing miserably.
Things are just going downhill, it seems.
Yeah, things are definitely gonna go downhill. This is super ironic. This is a hot take, but I honestly prefer In the House and the City than the podcast.
That's something I never thought I'd hear anyone say. But after hearing the podcast, I may have to slightly agree.
Yeah, this is super ironic because none of us like the Veggietales in the House.
Yeah, but now there's just something that we hate even more.
Yeah. Although in the house they did actually keep the voice actor, keep Bob and Larry's voice the same.
Almost everyone's voice was the same, really. Just a couple, and the voices were different.
Yeah, just a little bit different.
At least to me.
Yeah, just a tad bit different.
Haven't seen it in a while.
You shouldn't go back to it though.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just a little bit different.
Before, but I don't. Nothing is the design. That's the only thing that's up with that. So, well, kind of.
Yeah. Man. Some can prove that if this keeps continuing to be bad, then it might actually be canceled. Veggietales might actually be canceled. For good. Are we hoping it's
nothing to say about it.
Yeah, are we hoping Veggietales gets canceled? Absolutely not. But do we like the podcast? No. All I'm just gonna say is make the most of it, I suppose.
Yeah.
I could tell all the other monsters are gonna be booing at the podcast.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, I already got a comment. I already heard Brad, Susan, and Congo booing at it. Heck, even Bogart was booing at it. And I don't blame them at all.
Yeah, after hearing it, I'd probably say, who wouldn't be booing at it?
I have no idea.
Some people, I guess, because the podcast still gets likes on it.
This is me and Furcorn's take on the podcast. Thank you for watching / listening. Any last things you want to say before we go do a strike?
No, not really. But other than this, the new voices we could never get used to.
Nah. Anyways, we're gonna go now. Are you gonna help me create the sign?
I could try to.
Yeah, just use your leap or something.
Yeah, that works since I do have a strong stem.
Oh. Anyways, we're gonna head out. See ya.
Bye.